All right. Time to start the testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can everybody see and hear me? Please, I hope you can see and hear me. If you could hear both my voice and the game's background music, let me know. They should be hopefully balanced with each other. It's just about time to go start the presentation, so after I get a drink, we will get started. Alright, welcome to the first stream in a while presented by Musicast14. We are the Final Fantasy XIV Roleplay Podcast, your podcast for everything roleplay in the world of Eorzea. I'm your stream host, Remix Sakura, podcast co-host. I almost said ho-host. Sort of getting my wires crossed in my brain, so I guess I'm the ho for today. We are about to start our way on a little event that's happening for the Rising. It's called the Festival of Light. It seems to be something of a memorial parade. And I'm here on a character that probably nobody has seen before. Malala, named Ruhi, who lives on Lich. Actually moved from Balmung to join the crew here in the newly renamed Notorious Pair of Playable Characters, or NPC Free Company. A little bit more descriptive of what we actually are. We're a bunch of NPCs. Curiously called out the Sultan's Sworn Tag Royal. Just because we have a huge Ulda bias. Let me turn on a really cool thing I made. My RP mode macro. What it basically does is it does change outfits. I had to change back, but it changes into a generic outfit. Turns the RP status on. And Ephemero just walked over me. And actually changes the HUD to a very, very minimalist HUD. Since you generally don't need things like mounts and minions. I'm gonna hide even more of this. So you can just see more of the action. Now, there are people RPing right now in chat. I will try to keep running commentary. Or may be able to get the okay to show the chat. But for now, let's iCam a bit. Just because the scene here is pretty casual, I don't think there will be a big problem. Plus, I was also invited by the organizer to stream this event. Alright, so let's move that chat box. Let's move it up a bit. Increase the font size. Oh, and as always, we have these small crowds. We can actually invite people to the voice channel.
Yay!
I love that voice. I love that voice. It's so similar to Scoot's voice. Scoot and Toot's voice. All right. I wonder if these folks in blue are doing something like a memorial priest thing. Oh, I'm a Lala and I got pet. How surprising. But my favorite emote is his, with his baby. It's so cute when all of us do it. They jump. Wah! Zah! Zah! Everything all of us do is cute. Everything, including exist. Welcome everyone.
Hello!
Welcome, Synth and Alexia. Why don't you introduce yourself to whoever may be listening? Who's watching right now? Who's watching right now? Let's see. Oh, we got like 4 people. watching this stream, so hey.
It's 9 according to my count, but
Oh, hey.
Switch.
I'm doing everything through Streamlabs.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I've changed from Tremro to Lala for the day.
But why?
Because I didn't want to bring Robo in and then, like, have it mess with people's immersion of, like, why an Alliance leader is at a random memorial parade.
But no,
But
that's
I know. Who cares about the rules of roleplay? Oh god, it's so... This view down here is so weird. All I can see is, like, the bottom of this person's robe. Man, being a lull is weird. They're so tall.
yep.
So very tall. Okay. Alright, we've got 2 more people in here that can't seem to be unmuted. And I'm sorry about that. And I'm not sure how to fix it.
I think they have actively muted their microphones.
Okay, because I even tried to unmute them and it didn't work. But if there's anything I can do and you can't use voice, type it in the stream chat. I will be watching that.
Yeah, that's a client-side mute.
Alright, it just did the little automatic advertisement for our podcast. Which, by the way, is our primary product that we put out. That we've been on a little bit of a break for a few months just because of real life. Aww. Ooh. Can I ride in the Fat Moogle? Oh, are we proceeding already?
Some people have.
Okay. Whoops.
You can jump in if you wish to.
Oh dear, I was so involved in, like... Alright. Alright. Let's go find everybody. Hopefully everybody who is watching Twitch can read the text reasonably well.
I do not know where everybody went.
Oh no.
Did they go to plot 5 or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's over here.
I guess if you work backwards from plot 5. Oh, there we go. Take a quick port over to Mist East. Alright. Yes, we missed the beginning of the procession, but I will narrate. Long ago, in the ancient kingdoms of Doma, there stood a mighty castle.
Oh, I went to the wrong house.
Known as Gyokata. The grand house is home to Amatsu Mamoru, a group of protectors who watch over the bridge between this world and the next. Every year, the line betwixt these worlds is blurred, and the aether of the realms touch, as spirits and mortals commune for a festival of light. And then someone comments, goddamn hippies. This celebration of life and joy cleanses the spirit, refreshing the soul for another year. As all walks of life visit this place. But I am not one to tell backwards. Come, join us in celebration of another year's passing and a future left to come. Alright, now to find everybody again. Ooh, that's not an empty house. No, that's just a house that no one's bothered to do anything with. Because, hey, small servers. Houses come up. Everybody. Oh, this is the downside of being a streamer. Missed West. So distracted with trying to entertain people that I forgot that my primary job was to entertain people. We are going to Mist West. Nobody else. Oh, there we go. There's everybody. There's everybody. What mount should I ride? I'm gonna walk. Of course, I gotta RP walk. Do a little lala waddle. Accidentally get lost in the grass because the grass is, you know, as tall as me. Catch up a bit. And here we've arrived at the home of Silver Valkyrie events. Washai! See if I can make this text a little bigger. All these lalas are getting petted. Hey. I'll have you know that we're all fully grown adults. Well, he's 15, but still. Not a baby. Not a kid. Yet everyone wants to pet us. Here, compare. Lala, Taru Taru. Now that you can pet. Now that the text is larger, I will cease my narrating. Yeah, it seems... Okay, in the universe there is a sect that is performing a ritual blessing on the anniversary of the Rising, which is the anniversary of the Calamity, basically. But the Rising sounds better than the Calamity. Minata Kimura, who is the head of the Stray Sheep FC, says, I, Mina, keeper of the gate, head of the Marmor clan, and mistress of this house, stand now on this most sacred of nights. By the power granted to me by the lords of this land, call now the doorway open, and this festival to begin. Hearken to me, lords of the land, join in our chorus and unite our worlds on this most blessed of nights. Well, I don't know about blessed. Yes, now is the performances. Alright. For that respect, I don't have any... For that respect, I'll turn the log messages off. I don't have any clothing mods, or nude mods, for that matter. Is this a Silver Valkyrie house? It looks different. It is. It was just redecorated to be more Eastern. We'll give a polite bow at the door. And take a look around. Ooh, I like this street. Ooh, that is a nice street. Do-do-do, lollapoo, lollapoo. It seems they've got the Firefly cage sort of hidden underneath the bridge, so you can get the Firefly effect without seeing the cage. That is really cool. I'm not sure how much I'll be talking in character, just because this character is pretty new and pretty lore-breaking. But she has a personality. For example, she's kind of blunt, so... Okay, this guy isn't catching on. Their side. Ugh. She gets annoyed easily at dumb people. Oh, Morgana changed her hair. I'll put the log messages on now until the performances start. Let's take a look inside. Always gotta have a few servants. Doo-doo. This part looks like it did at the last Christmas party. Not too much changed. Except for those new flower vases, which I realized you can buy from an NPC. And I bought them off the market board like an idiot. Down the stairs we go. I want to cut that to in real life. We're telling a tale. The mythical Cascal Geokata. Story probably part of Minato is just a story that they've made up for themselves. Now the problem with bringing Ruhi to events is that she actually kind of hates people. Most people. And is not very friendly. That's the way it's meant to be. Drowning in hot kotatsu. Must be so warm. I wish I could eye cam while having the chat box up. Oh, there's this chick who lives to pet me. I am not cute. I am not cute. Just the Lala. Yes, there's a bit of a shrine up there with some sake set and some tea offerings for the ancestors. Now, of course, the fun of the RP event, the real action's taking place in the chat box, which usually I have much bigger to be able to keep up. But luckily, there's not a lot of really fast chatter going on, like there is at some events. On stream, bring me a curry. You're very welcome, Sycamon. Trying to keep up with the chat a bit. Ooh, light's going down. Ah, this is nice. I haven't heard the orchestral version of some of these. Yeah, well, too bad I already ordered my FanFest merchandise Squeenix. I can't get the orchestral album. Oh. We got performers. There we go, worked. Again, let me know if the sound, as far as the music and my voice, is set all right. I can always adjust it. Oh, come on, iCam. Really? Sometimes iCam is super brilliant and sometimes it's super dumb. So much better watching it at angles. Well, most of the time. Unless I can't fix the wrong angle. Let's see, now that's perfect. That's perfect. Getting a little crowd shot. Can't make more icam magic. Welcome new people to the voice channel.
Hello.
Sorry for the delay there. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Wormlimian. I'm from Louis Soir. I'm also the administrator of the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Events Discord. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Really? I'm not in that Discord, and I'm going to join it right after this.
You should. There's a lot of lichlings in here.
Literally. Aw. How are things on Louis Soir? As far as I know, Omega is like #1 EU RP hub, and Lich I would argue is #2 or...
Sadly for RP, Louis Soir seems to be very low on the totem pole because I've been there a while and I've probably only seen one event, and it was mine.
Well, you were breaking new ground.
Yeah, I'm still thankful for the invitation.
I'm glad. I mean, I hope everyone's enjoying it. From like an observer point of view.
Well, it technically hasn't even started yet, has it? And I'm already enjoying myself.
Yeah. Well, I like the backstory that they have about the Rising, the Festival of Light, and how it's related to the Rising. But Morgana looks so different than she looked like 3 days ago. It's just it's a little crazy. Morgana's like, she's like the Lich RP mom.
I can see why after that.
Who's performing right now.
She really is, though.
Okay. I forget your in-game name, Becca, but go ahead and introduce yourself too.
Hi, I'm Nina Windire. I'm part of the FC that has put this together, but I'm not one of the planners.
Yes, and that's Silver Valkyrie.
Yes, Silver Valkyrie. Sorry, I'm not very good at speaking.
It's okay. Speaking is hard. You're just here to keep me company, help me entertain people.
Of course. Funny story, my partner's put the stream on the big screen in our living room, so I'm watching you stream as well, talking to you.
Oh my god! I'm famous! My Lala's famous!
Of course!
I brought one of my alts. I brought my alt today. The character I usually play on Lich is Merle Bluefistwind. But I just wanted to go NPC free today just to not create as much of a disturbance or like an attention. Because she always gets attention. I mean, people here are very casual about it and they're like used to her showing up to stuff. But I actually brought this character over from Balmung. Because I like Lich better than Balmung.
I've always wanted to go on to Balmung, but I do love the community here, and that's the one thing that's holding me back. Just how everyone makes you feel. It's very warm and welcoming.
It is. That's why I have a million alts. And they just put a sale on jump potions. And
Yeah.
I'm tempted to buy one from like, oh, I need my Mateus alt, I need my Balmung alt. Everywhere I've made an alt and then never leveled.
If there are people out there who are wondering about SVE, I'm not good at explaining it, but we have our own little canon for the role-playing scene.
Yeah.
So everyone has their own little story which fits into it, but not all people are part of it yet.
Yeah, you all URP together.
Yes.
Yes, and there's even a wiki.
There is. I would need to find the link to it. Yes.
Yeah, there was talk about integrating that wiki with the Heidelin Roleplayers wiki, ffxiv.roleplayers.com, which is sometimes referred to as the RPC, though I don't tend to like that term because the RPC is everybody, not just. And Highland role players tends to be very, very, very Balmung centric.
Mind if I sit?
Feel free.
Who designed the basement, by the way? It's amazing.
As far as I'm aware, it's a mixture between Morgana and the staff of the SVE who have planned this.
Yeah, I guess it's an FC and that's centered around planning events who also role plays together.
Yeah. I believe Morgana also photographs roleplay weddings. But I'm not 100% on that.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. We had a conversation about that a while back. Just an event master. Okay, so looking up a little bit, it looks like that performance of the Ice Maiden was part of the larger backstory of the Festival of Light, which is, I guess, Eastern in its origin. Abby says, as Yuki Onna left the stage, diamond dust gently rested on all in the front row. So everybody in the front row got sprinkled with ice. Trying to keep track of what everyone's saying to each other is so difficult. This Midori Kinpatsu is questioning her in characterness.
Oh.
There seems to be a slight, yeah. There's
We always get a little bit of. I wouldn't call it trolling, but I would call it.
Not quite in character.
Yeah.
Improv.
We've had this horrible troll at Gilgamesh RP events lately, whose character model is like a mix between the Hulk and Adolf Hitler.
Oh God, what?
Yeah. I eventually just blacklisted them because it just stopped being funny.
I'm highly curious, but at the same time, what?
It's like Adolphus Hulker is their name. And they just showed up to a bunch of stuff that was happening and just talked about how, like advocating genocide against Makode or something. I'm not sure.
I mean,
I didn't really read it.
I could get behind advocating genocide a lot of else, but that's a different topic.
Aw, hey.
Who doesn't want to eat the little popatoes?
I'm a Popito, currently.
Exactly. Can I eat you?
I'm sure there are popotos in this curry. Why not eat the curry instead?
Perfect. Yeah, you'll never see me saying that in game.
I mean, they are adorable. They're edible in the sense that they're very adorable. You just wouldn't nibble them all up, but.
Oh, I don't know. There are a lot of creatures that eat it.
That's metaphorical. Yeah, like fate monsters.
Well, not just that. One of the gobus, that I'm pretty sure there's a gobu that explicitly says they eat it, as does the helmet fish of the as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are a lot of volatile eating jokes in game text.
There's a lot of in-game text.
All right. The spirit of affluence. It looks an awful lot like Titan. It's like Titan with a white afro.
To be fair, oddly it fits, considering
Yeah.
Titan's hair is white.
It does kind of look like an Oni mask if you close your eyes and forget it's Titan. All right, are we gonna win Big Bunny here?
I would love to know where he got that mask though.
Oh, a couple of years ago they did a giveaway of a couple of different glamour items. It was the same time they did the butler outfit and the maid outfit. They had the Titan mask, an Ifrit mask, maid and butler, and a couple of other bonus things.
I did not know that.
It happened in Europe later than it happened in North America. And apparently it was a little bit more difficult to acquire. You had to like go to a physical store and buy something, whereas in North America you could buy stuff on Amazon and get the code as a bonus.
I know I got the housemaid and stuff, but I wasn't aware about the other stuff. Huh. Hopefully one day they'll put it onto the Mog Station.
I'm sure they will. Eventually they do. They just want to keep it exclusive for a little while. Like for the 2014 Fan Fest, the first Fan Fest, you got the Moogle outfit. And for like 4 years, I was like, I'm super special because I got the Moogle outfit, and then I wasn't special anymore. But that's okay. Because I was special for like 4 years.
Well, it's something like the Raven earrings that we
Yeah,
give.
that was a 1.0
Oh,
item.
people are pissed.
That was a 1.0 item, and now everybody has them.
To be honest, that terrifies me because when the day comes that my onion helmet is available, I'll spin.
How did you
Because
get
right
it?
now it's so rare.
How
Like,
did you
not
get
many
it?
people have it. It comes with the collector's edition of 1.0.
Whoa,
does.
yeah.
I do have one question, and I'm not sure how you will take this. Who the hell, bearing in mind the devs, it was a complete and utterly perfect event. Who the hell decided it would be a good idea to make the residents of Uldar experience the calamity firsthand again?
The Immortal Flames. They were the ones that put it on.
I feel so sorry for the residents.
Well,
This is
you
like
know, that's
traumatized.
what happens when you fire Rob on, okay? Everything goes to shit. I guess that's a spoiler, though. I probably shouldn't talk about spoilers on stream. Anyone not play 4.1?
Huh?
I guess I let a spoiler slip for 4.1.
Peace. I've like you, I've been playing this game a long time.
Not quite since 1.0, but since patch 2.1 or so. Not at release, but when I joined it was like patch 2.1.
I've been playing this game since it went on to public beta. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, I missed the cutoff date to get my legacy tattoo, though.
Oh.
I missed it by 2 weeks!
So did I, to be honest. Like, I unsubbed after the disaster launch, and then I resubbed before the end of it, but it wasn't enough.
Do you remember the godforsaken cactuars outside the major cities?
Fuck off. In before he's
Alright,
there.
the first person rolled a 916 and got a Mog Station minion, so hey, that's pretty good. Our
Similar.
Very interestingly tattooed femro. So as you can tell by the accent that I have, I'm not actually, even though I play on Lich, I actually live in the United States. And it's like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm being bad and not working. But this happens pretty much every Lich event I like either do, hold, or attend. It's like, hey, do you have anything to do during the day today? Too bad. You're role playing.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
Well, you were at the beach event, weren't you?
Yeah, that was organized by my free company. The few of us that are active anyway.
Are you one of the stray sheep then, or?
No, our RFC, which was previously the Sultan Sworn Royal, we're basically the free company that's full of NPCs like Marlowe, Nanamo,
Oh, the Namino person.
Thancred, we have Bakib, and a couple of other people. But the problem is that most of us met and like play primarily on Gilgamesh and other North American servers. So we picked Lich a while ago. Oh, I mean, it wasn't my choice, but when I hooked up with Nanamo Emmy, she's like, yeah, we have this like little second home on this like European server, and we're friends with a bunch of cool British people. Like, come on over. And I'm like, yeah, cool. All the events are gonna be at 2 in the afternoon. But I like the community a lot, and I'm actually glad, you know, despite time zone hassles, to have met like the other side of the pond, so to speak. We get to see like what their experience is, because I'm very much about like learning about all the roleplay communities all over the place. And like Chaos has, for example, roleplay communities that are based not primarily in English. Like one thing we've been talking about at SV is like, how do we accommodate people, if possible, that want to roleplay in French. But I mean, there are lots of languages out there that people speak, but let's just say that the official languages of FF14 are English, Japanese, French, and German. Like, once I found a Sprout that had their RP status up, and I was like, hey, do you want to join up with, you know, the SV link shell, like make some friends, just basically just trying to invite them. They're like, oh, I would, but I'm not really confident in my English, like my first language is French. And we were wondering if we could designate like a French-speaking representative to invite people in, to make them feel a little bit more welcome. And maybe there could be like a subgroup or a split-off group that's like, we're like the French speakers of Lich. And like, I mean, you know, when you're doing private RP, it's like you do whatever you want. I mean, it's mostly, I mean, it's all, English is always going to be like a unifying language for everybody. But like, for example, there's a lot more unity between like EU and NA than there is between like EU and Japan and like North America. Like, we don't find people from Japan coming to Gilgamesh or Lich or anything. Like, maybe it's because of the, you know, well, the United States and Britain speak the same language, and then at least, you know, most people in Europe also speak English. Whereas, like, you know, the English that they speak in Japan is very, very minimal and very basic.
It's also the fact that we're culturally a lot more even than we are with the likes of Japan.
Yeah, I mean, even though we're all kind of weeaboo and we're all, I mean, half of this event is like borrowed from Japan. Yeah, but there's not as much of of a close understanding. Like we get all this stuff like secondhand. But for example, Tuck Like a Pirate Day is a great event for Lich because turns out in the old days most pirates came from Ireland and England.
Yarr.
Yarr. We did Tuck Like a Pirate Day last year, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again because Merlbub.
I have a question though. Can you guess where I'm from? Judging by my accent.
I've been learning more about the regional accents. So let me think about it a little bit. You don't sound like northern. You sound a little bit rural. Could I name like is it like a major city or a region or?
It's a region, but it's a region.
Whatever you want.
I'll give hints.
Okay. A region of England?
Nope.
Think four-leafed clover.
Oh, you're Irish.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It's too easy.
I'm sorry. I know that's really stereotypical, but I couldn't say leprechaun because there are a lot of them.
Hey, lollies are just leprechauns. They're good luck, okay?
Mm-hmm. To be honest, like, not many people can actually guess my accent because my accent isn't really that deep Irish anymore, mainly because my wife is Canadian, so I picked up part of her accent. She's picked up a part of mine as a result.
But when you say
So
her,
I talk very different than normal Irish people.
when you say her, I can hear it. I have actually been working on. Have you listened to any? I don't know if you listen to any of Musecast audio dramas, but not like my partner Emmy Nanamo. She plays Nanamo, and I've done one story reading and one skit so far where I played Merlbub, and we're gonna do another one, at least another one where I play Merlbub. And what I'm trying to do is come up with a pirate accent. So it's based largely on like archaic Irish and what I've heard from a bunch of sea shanties. So I know that's not like the best like cultural representation, but it is the best cultural representation of pirates. But every time I've done the accent for people and then sent it to the channel, they're like, "You sound like a combination of Irish and Scottish." So
yeah, people tend to make that conclusion pretty much. Like the accents, like they'll try and identify somebody's accent and they'll go Irish or Scottish.
Yeah,
but
I've been
accents,
working.
like if they're really deep, they're really different. But otherwise, they share a lot of commonalities.
Yeah. So I've been working on my Irish accent. I don't know if I can do it on demand. But I really try.
Sure, give it a try. You'd be all right.
But I really try to sound like a pirate, proper pirate.
I can't make my accent any deeper. I mean, look at this Nanamo person. She's gonna go out and pick someone now, you know. So I can kind of go back, but I just revert back to my standard.
Thanks, Screamer, for making a complete mess of my dress by shoving the ice cream at my top.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Whew.
Yeah, I've already made them aware that to not pick me because I already have all of the Mog Station minions. Do you want me to do the same for you?
Yeah, well, this is just a level 1 out. There's no real point in me having them. But I already have most of them anyway, so I'd probably end up just going up on stage and then donating my prize.
I could take one, but I do also tend to donate a lot of my prizes for like on stream or on podcasts. But let me add you after this so I can get onto your Discord, and also so I can show you my horrible voice acting of my piratey Irish accent.
It would have been interesting to bring your main character on this server here. But I don't quite think it would fit the character.
To be honest, I look identical. But yeah, I don't have an Eastern dress, and I have the same cosplay for well over a year now anyway. So.
My main is on Gilgamesh, and he's a cat boy, but he would fit in anywhere because he's extremely friendly. Whereas, like, this character, my Lala, is like, she like hates people and is very cynical.
I mean, it's a lot of them. Like, hate pretty much everyone does.
That. What's your point?
No point.
Are they having the sale on jump potions over by you too? On the Mog station?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
They're having a sale right now, 30% off jump potions for story and job. It's so tempting to just jump potion, at least one alt.
Do it.
Maybe I'll do Mateus. But I've also got 4 Balmung characters. Because at first my plan was to play through the main scenario 4 times, and then I got, by the middle of the 3rd one, I got really sick of doing the Titan fetch quest again. I'm like, it's funny because, like, for RP purposes, I guess it's better to do the story jump potions so you can access most of the cities except for Kugane. You know, unless you, like, do the first arc or something. But then, unless you're a higher level with your job, you can't equip glamours.
You can if you use lower level. You can still glamour something if it's a lower level gear. You can still glamour level 1 glamours onto it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go ahead and buy story jump potions for 2 characters. Because we want to do an episode in the future about the Mateus RP scene, like a deep dive there, because it's like the new Balmung. But as far as I can tell, it's kind of inherited Balmung's culture, meaning it's a bit hardcore and at times a bit elitist. It's just smaller. Not that I have anything against.
Oh shit! No!
Oh no!
No!
Make a good
Alright,
excuse.
here we go.
Make a good excuse. All right. The Onion Prince makes his way to the stage, and I'll eye cam you.
This event has been really well planned.
Pray tell, patron. Who might you be, and what do you do? Oh, I got a nice screenshot. Are you seeing this iCam stuff on the stream? It looks really cool when it switches perspectives, like in the middle of a shot. It almost looks like you're watching a movie.
What command is that you're using?
Which one?
It's iCam, but if you use iCam target, it centers everything around one person or thing.
Oh, also, thank you.
So I forget the command to keep it on one angle, and then it switches angles every 10 seconds or so. But sometimes it has like an AI, like if someone starts talking, it switches angles to the person who's talking, and that's when it starts to look really cool, like you're watching a movie. But it's like a better way to get, like, now I can get close-ups without actually having to be like up in everybody's face in the stage. The only downside is I can't read the text. Uniform Lumion is breaking the fourth wall here.
Damn right.
What's role playing anyway? Role playing is for beginners. I'm swearing, I'm joking.
Fun.
Have you actually joined the Musecast Discord? Because I can paste you the screenshots that I took. I'm also
I've
recording.
never heard of it before.
What'd you say?
I've never heard of a newscast Discord.
Oh, Musecast. No, Musecast.
Oh,
Musecast is the brand.
Oh, this one. Okay.
The brand which is Zolinder, but I don't know. I don't know if you go into the voice channel, it actually invites you to the Discord. But
Well, when I took the invite here, it threw me right in here. So I'm guessing this
Is
is
that
a special one they did for anybody who joined.
Be right back.
There's some good screenshots. How the hell did you get them?
you were emoting, and I had
Yeah.
your iCam, so it was zoomed in. And I think that, yeah, like I was saying, when you emote, sometimes the iCam camera switches to you.
Oh, they're cool. Thank you. I'm being a right dapper. I assume it's not just a night of prizes, though, is it?
I think they'll have more performances. Hopefully. Could use a bard or two. Hiding back there is Brandon Bader's.
Come back here.
Hiding back there is Brandon Bader's. It was Monato's husband. Oh my god, Morgana the Ice Maiden can make shaved ice with her hands. See, now that's the true usefulness of ice magic. Making shaved ice on demand.
You learn a lot. I have to say, this is fuck. I lost my words.
What are words? How do
It's
I...
a lot. It's put together much more efficiently and exciting than any other RP event I've been to, and I haven't been to that many. To be honest.
Well, I can say that Silver Valkyrie, they definitely keep things very tight. They keep the people entertained, and it seems like they always plan things out step by step. So. And they have the assistance of Stray Sheep, who are the founders of Lich's first bar night. Very glad that we have now. Something like a regular weekly gathering that happens on Sunday evenings.
See, stuff like that is really good. Like, for the most part, the game has lost a lot of its RP and community-driven events. At least from what I've seen. Like, you used to have it a lot during Around Reborn and even in Heavensward, but it seems to have tapered off, at least for me anyway.
I guess with when people have so much to do, they may get distracted. But RP is also what keeps people occupied during content lulls. Like, yeah, there's lots of content to do, but maybe I don't want to do Eureka Pagos.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Well, I need to eventually. It's my main for my relic weapon, but not right now.
I pick it in. That's all I do. Perfect.
What happens when I came around the room? Oh, that's my minion. Gotten a good roll, everybody's cheering. 967, holy crap.
See, I myself haven't been part of the roleplay community on this game very long. I think I've only been in it for about a year now. But the community as a whole, at least on Lich, seems very, very friendly. And very beginner friendly too.
Oh yeah, Lich is especially nice. Can confirm.
We're not quite as bad as Balmung.
Balmung is like, it's hardcore. It's not bad, and I'll never like badmouth Balmung because, like, ERP is not the problem that people think it is. Like, the problem is that, like, there's a lot of just, it's almost like you have to come in with experience. You have to come in knowing conventions, and so it's not beginner friendly. And for that, you get a very high tier of like highly integrated story. Like, they have their own newsletters. Like, they have so many events that like people can't keep track of them, and they had to put out newsletters so that people could keep up with like in character happenings. And it's huge and it's big, and it's for someone who wants to like go to events multiple times a week. And overall, you could say it's just for the hardcore.
The SVE people, especially, they're very, very welcoming, and they're happy to take beginners, and you can learn more through them. Like, I myself have actually learned a whole ton of lore from one of the people in the community, and they are absolutely fantastic, and the amount of lore they know is just astounding. And it's because of people like that I've kind of became, I've started role-playing more. Not only that, before I joined SVE as a whole, I was in an FC that was very elitist, very bullying. And then SVE kind of gave me the confidence to become my character. And they are very, very friendly.
Aww. Happy stories. See, anybody can roleplay. I mean, our audience at Musecast is pretty varied. It's a lot of like our friends.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get so personal with that.
No, not at all. Why do you think you're on this voice channel? You're here to help
Shows
me
you're
entertain
passionate.
people. You're here to help me entertain people. Portrait drawn of my character. That might be an interesting crossover.
Wow, there's even art. Holy crap. This is awesome. The fact that there's the event going on, then have the guy over there doing art, and you can actually watch him drawing it.
Yes, hard to watch that while watching the stream. But hey, this is why I need 2 monitors.
Yeah.
There was a question in the Twitch chat about, are all RP events like this? I would say this is very typical of an SVE event. They do big productions with guests that are all very structured.
I wonder, Remix, could you possibly, just as a thought, could you possibly, link me to any resources about role-playing on Final Fantasy XIV?
I absolutely can do that, and I do that quite a bit for people. But I have to be biased and say the one that I usually link people to is our first episode, which is over 2 years old now. I mean, and we probably don't sound as professional as we do now. But we also had an article written about it in text form. So I will link you to our resources that we've created.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I already have you on. I'll link you to our first episode real quick, and maybe I'll do that to the chat as well. But we literally made our first episode in Introduction to FF14 Roleplay, and it's not like it's changed a lot. We also, like, I think episode 19 or so was on RP events, specifically. A lot of the episodes are on lore, and a lot of them are on, like, RP meta. So it varies. And I know everyone in the Twitch chat has been getting spammed every 15 minutes or so with how to listen to the podcast, so I won't post the full episode list.
Everybody's getting the drawn.
I'd love to know how the drawing would be, because they at least know how my character is, and I know that a lot of the people from SVE also know my character, so I'm very curious. Also, Belle is a fantastic artist. I've seen a lot of Belle's work, and they are absolutely amazing. So if you can get artwork done while you've got the chance, why not?
Yeah, it's okay if you switch windows and go to go to their Picardo. While I'm pasting links, I'm gonna iCam a bit so people don't just see the back of someone's robe. Oh, there's definitely a queue for getting your portrait done. Because the one time I tried to draw my character, it turned out terrible. And then I went and got a commission. What's up with these two cat boys that ICAM seems so fascinated with?
Because they're cat boys, obviously. Who doesn't like looking at cat boys? Especially when they're standing that close.
People who are wrong.
Well, I might just have to write some steamy fanfics about two cat boys.
I mean, my main being a cat boy, I am as shameless as you are.
I'm getting flashbacks now, to be honest. Back in around Reborn, a member of my FC wrote some really steamy fucking pornographic catboy shit, and when I fucking read that, I was like, oh, I can barely get through it. It was fucking graphic.
Well, they do have
like,
the same surname.
things getting inserted into places, and I was like, Jesus
oh boy,
H.
things were getting inserted into places.
That was going fucking places. So I was like, holy shit.
Smiling gently at his darker-haired companion,
No!
he reached up, stroking his cheek.
His tail slithering up his leg.
Of course!
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't think of it.
Once for extra life, in order to entertain people, we read some Stevie fanfic that I wrote about. It was about NPCs though, not anybody's personal characters. Because you know what? If it gets donations, you'll do the most shameless things.
Well, I hate to say it, send me requests and I will write fanfics for people.
Ooh.
I will do this.
You might be my new best friend. Cause I get so many. I'm the kind of person that gets a million story ideas and then never writes most of them. I'm great at coming up with ideas and bad at executing them.
Smiling tenderly to her Pajal counterpart, the Admiral raised her arm to her cheek lovingly, leaning closer, grinning.
Are you gonna write
Tell me
some
more.
Are you gonna write me some Roll Whip Kane fanfic?
Of course.
Cool. I'm down with that.
I'm sorry, but I can never. Kane is the best. I fell in love with her. Who else should I start writing about?
Well, I would say Kane and Merlwood would be my second favorite pairing, but I would say Einzar and Merlwood would be my favorite.
Say that again, sorry?
I would say that Kane and Merlwood would be my second favorite pairing with her, but Einzar and Merlwood would be my favorite. You got the big beefy Roman. So, hey, work some, descriptions of muscles in there. And
his hands coming up. His hands coming up to reach the dark man's arms, rubbing the oil gently into the muscles. How does that feel? He asked, grinning.
She's getting a massage. Oh, after a hard day. Oh, I love it.
Leaning closer, his teeth glinting in the dark light. It feels heavenly, Raban muttered, closing his eyes and leaning back in the chair.
Wait. Where did Raban come into this?
I thought you said Raban.
No, I
thought you said Ilbard and Raban.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, that's what I thought you said.
Ilbert and Raban. Ilbert and Raban. I'm so glad this is captured on stream.
And just so people know, I'm ad-libbing right now.
No.
This is the type of stuff I do in my spare time.
I guess Elbert and Merlwood, if I talked too loud. No, okay, so we started out with, okay. It's just, that's one of those pairings that I'm like, I know people ship it, and then I'm like, why? Why?
How about Warrior of Light Horshathon? Come on, Horshathon was the best.
I mean, that's practically canon.
I'm going to say it because I know how people will react with this. I'm really hoping some really sadistic, twisted part of me is hoping that Square Enix revives Horshathon as an Asian, so we have to kill him.
Ooh, that's, I mean, it's possible, considering recent events that have happened that I'm not going to spoil it.
Hmm.
I'm so jealous of the fact that I can't draw. Just watching this guy draw just makes me envious.
Any other requests for NPCs?
Okay. Where were we? Irethorn was trying to give me something to drink. I said, okay, so we started out with Kane, Senna, and Merlwood, and I was like, I can get down with that. I can ship that. But my favorite pairing with Merlwood is Einzar. You know, the Storm Marshal. He was the guy who was his beard.
Yes.
And then I started talking about muscles because he's got muscles. And I guess, well, that also fits Raubon and Elbert, so things were confused, wires were crossed, swords were crossed. But I thought that you were describing like Einzar giving Merlwood a massage at the end of a hard day, being admiral or something.
I could definitely do that.
Uh-huh.
I will have to ponder this for a moment.
I've got some real life people at the door. Sorry, stream. I will be right back.
And I will wait until she is back to write. I will imagine stuff. Well, I have a story in mind now. So when Remix gets back, I will recite the story.
I am back. I brought my friends. So my friends were coming over at 4, and I wasn't sure when we would be finishing up. Can everyone hear me all right on the stream and in the call?
Can hear you here.
Okay, excellent. So then they were coming over at 4, and I just kind of lost track of time. But they're visiting all the way from Israel, and they brought me some from halva, right? Halva. Oh my god! So I'm enjoying that now, and I came back to is the story going to come to a climax? We were getting a little.
I haven't told it yet.
You're on the internet, guys. So like
Well
10
then.
people. These are my friends that are coming over.
Well, I guess I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Ilzar's eyes drifted closed, his body leaning back into the sea. The Admiral's mouth was doing wonders to his heated flesh, and his mouth opened into a gasp of delight. Where in the 7 hells did you learn this, Admiral? He gasped.
Ooh, on the beach. Oh man. I hope they don't get sand anywhere. I know you're wondering what preceded this, but I learned that Becca likes to write impromptu steamy fanfic. Oh man, and so this is what the game actually looks like, and this is me right now. I am the little girl with the dreads or braids. Next to me is the Onion Knight. And I've missed a lot of text. I have not been paying attention to the text at all. But I promise you roleplay has been going on. So, what has been going on in the text anyway?
A spirit decided to kick one of the tables over,
Oh. One of the
complaining about how there was a lack of anything to do with drunkenness.
a lack of anything to what?
To do with drunkenness.
Oh. Well, maybe it came from the rift between worlds. We didn't placate the spirits enough with our festival.
Quick, someone shag someone.
Is that what the spirits, the Eastern spirits want? Is
No
that
idea.
is that how we keep the void between worlds together?
With a dick? Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. The party keeps going and going, and I feel bad, but I may have to stop the. I can keep the stream going if you two want to just keep chatting and watching. I will keep it on iCam, but I will eventually have to stop because it has been an hour and a half, and sometimes I have a life. But I think we got all the best parts.
Ew, real life.
Ew, I know, right? Let me check with Morgana if there are going to be more performances.
I will definitely send you a written fanfic of your chosen pairing remix.
Well, that's oh man. I mean, Einzar and Ro would be near the top of my list, but okay. Question. Do you have problems with Lalafell? Are you like anti-Lalafell sex?
Depends, because I know that in-game wise they are adults, but I also know that to the wider world they're also children, so it depends.
Well, I mean, you personally, if this were just like a fun thing between friends.
Personally, no, because they are adults. Because, as I said, I do play the game, I do know that a lot of fellas are adults.
Unless otherwise stated. I mean, I've used Midlander models to represent teenagers. So I mean, there are some Lalas that are more adults than plenty of like the other models.
Which Lalafels do you have in mind?
I'm like the. Some days I'm the world's biggest Nanamo Raubon shipper. Some days I'm the world's second biggest Nanamo Raubon shipper, and Emmy is number one. I think we alternate, but we're the two biggest Nanamo Raubon shippers. Maybe in the world. I mean, there might be others in Japan that we've never met, but like we're like the captains of that ship. Actually, if you look at the Ruruhi's character model.
I will write you a very steamy Raubon Nanamo. Okay, just
Oh,
for your.
Are you the best? Will you also write? Will you also buy me a Marwob and Imsar one, like at your leisure? Those are my only 2 requests. Like
You're more than welcome.
at your leisure. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you very much. You've made my month, at least month. When I read them, I'm sure it'll have made my year. But there's also FanFest, so that might make my year. But
If you really get bored, you can read it out on your stream.
oh well, actually, for Extra Life, you know, if you're willing to use your porn for a good cause, for raising money for children's hospitals, we can bring you on to our Extra Life stream.
Sure.
That is going to happen in November.
Well, as long as you give me times and dates beforehand, I will definitely do that.
Okay, so they're putting on a play, I think. Unfortunately, I can't get the action and the text into play at the same time. I may just go for the text so we actually know what's going on. We're getting a little stage reborn up in here. So what is the plot? Okay. The spirits from the other world are battling. I don't think this was the play. I think this was the bar fight that I missed. Someone who's Grima Dartharo complained that not enough people were drunk and passed out at this party, so it wasn't a real party. Oh, it's interesting the orchestron changes angles based on where you are.
This event has been so good so far.
Oh, what happened to our other friend in the call?
I'm not sure.
What happened to Wormlumian? Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I have to check the stream lobby once in a while. I have to keep track of like the in-game event and the stream chat and the like stream lobby all at the same time. Streaming is hard. But I was about to say I may have to run in real life, but I can keep the channel open if the two of you want to stay and commentate while I cam. If you don't mind.
Of course.
Because I
will
will
walk my dog soon.
Sorry?
My dog is demanding a walk soon.
I know everyone's got to go real life. It sucks. We missed the play where the spirits of the East battled it out. Well, I'm gonna keep the PC on for a little while, but my friends came over at 4 and I didn't know when we were gonna wrap up. But I'm glad that I got to stream all this, and all of it's being recorded also, and it will be on replay. So I'm gonna keep it on iCam for a while. So stick around as long as you can, and say hi to the Musecast guests and everyone else from Lich that's watching.
Hi, people who are watching. I see your little feet. I see your little toes. They look so delicious.
Yeah. Are you seeing the stream chat?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it should be. It's off to the. It's usually off to the left side if you have Twitch open, but you probably have it muted because you yourself are on there, and it would interfere with your sound. But if you go to twitch.tv/musecastxiv, where you'll be able to see the chat room if anyone responds to you in the voice channel.
There is no voice channel, but we are on the Xbox app. I will launch it shortly. There we go. I've launched the Twitch. I've launched Twitch through my browser, so if people do have questions that I might be able to answer, feel free.
confetti. All right. And with that, we are going AFK. Thank you for joining me, Worm and Becca.
Our
Take
pleasure.
care of yourself.
Alright, this is Ruhi Ruhi. I'll jump up for a second. I'll do a little bow.
Doo-doo.
And then the camera. Bye world. Bye internet.
children of the land, will you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burned full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a bind of plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind. Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught alone, lying empty, incomplete.
the artist of the artwork you've seen is Velrus. They are they're a role player on Lich, but they also do actual art as well. Yeah, the drawing that that Vel does, are really good. They're a really, really talented artist. Hi, welcome to the event in Alendus. Hi, I'm filling in while Remix has had to do real life stuff. Ah, yes, I do know you. Hi. I'm just in case anyone else has joined. I'm Nina Windire. I'm a Lich role player who is also part of the SVE FC. The event's going really well. It's been really well planned and really well thought out. And the atmosphere is fantastic. Although we did have a few issues with a spirit going haywire and complaining that there wasn't enough drinking and regret going around. So if you're near a bottle of alcohol, take a gulp and start something. I'm sure we might be able to appease that spirit rather quickly. Hi, Grada. And yes, there is currently a booze spirit. So drink away. I mean, don't cause too much drama because obviously drama, but
Oh, there we go.
oh hi.
Oh, hello. I am the narrator.
For the people who don't know this voice, the person who's just joined is Avi
Avi
Soralia.
Soralia. Avi Soralia. I am the guild master of Tides of Destiny, but here I am as the narrator for the Festival of Light. So, how have we found the evening so far?
The evening's been really well, at least from my behalf.
Yes, because you've been repping for SVE all evening, haven't you?
I've been trying to.
You've been doing a very good job of it. Don't you worry. I wonder who dragged me in here. Is it Remix? I wonder.
Possibly.
But yeah, I don't know if I can do any plugging on this stream as well, but I feel like you should all be watching as well. Valrius's Picato stream.
For those who are interested, I can give them a link. I do have it open in my browser.
Plug away. Thank you, Remix. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind dropping a link into the Twitch chat, we'd be very grateful. Val's drawing, and I'm overseeing who gets drawn next. Not sure how it's going to go. I think if there is enough demand for it, I may ask her to take a couple of references, and we'll get back to these people on Discord links and communication and such. But I don't know if she's cleared that with me yet. I'm far away enough that I can't actually hear Minato. Damn.
I'm currently having issues logging into my Twitch account, so if you could send a link into the Twitch stream.
Remix is way ahead of you.
Ah, perfect.
And also, if you'll check our art channel on the Silver Valkyrie Discord server, you'll see she's already drawn some photos of the cast.
For those who are new to Silver Valkyrie events, they do them quite regularly on the generic holidays that Final Fantasy XIV hosts, I believe.
You'll be right. This is the biggest one of our calendar.
For obvious in-game reasons.
Yep.
Pray forgive my lateness.
It's Morgana!
Greetings. I am the spirit Yukiona. of ice and snow.
Okay, chill out, service the circumlocutions. So, since we're sort of discussing how the evening has gone so far, with well, kind of, and people have been asking about us, how much time went into this event, Yuki?
Oh, goodness me. So much time can go into organising these events, especially on this kind of a scale, because of all of the acting that was involved, and the costuming. It did take a bit longer than a lot of the other events that Soul of Valkyrie has run.
If I'm correct in thinking, Aya, or
Yes.
what's his name? Kinamaru had actually assembled a team of PvP members to go into the Wolf's Den and such, simply to get his headpiece.
Yes.
Which is commitment, if anything else, because who do PvP nowadays? You know, dead game. Better luck next time.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it was entirely dead. It is still definitely possible to get in on Chaos in the middle of the day / in the evening, but it's not as easy as some content, especially like it's not got the same kind of like tank and healer queues as like PvE content.
Correct. What was the hardest part of this event? What singular part of this facet of this event did you find the hardest to prepare for?
To be brutally honest, trying to organize gamers is like herding cats. As I frequently have to be reminded, and I get annoyed that people are not like taking initiative to do things or getting things done like really in advance. Hold on a second, sorry. Mute. There we go. It was just so that I can see the chat if I need to, because I don't run on a desktop. I run on a laptop, so I have one screen.
I'll let you know
and shenanigans.
anything.
There are a couple of people waiting in the lobby at the moment that want to come join, from what I can see.
A couple of one of our actors and one of the guests, I believe. Meanwhile, we will continue spouting off
There
questions.
we go! Yay!
Some more subjects. Right, so here we have the spirit of affluence and also the spirit of Scotland.
What is which?
I've just realised that this has become SVE takes over Musecast 14. Oops.
Yes, this is a stream raid. We have taken it over. I am the new host. With my
and speaking of other people, hello, sweetheart.
I've been trying to plug SVE as much as I've been able.
No, dude.
She's doing very well. She's been doing very well. When you agree, Morgana.
Sorry, I missed that.
When you agree, she's been doing an incredible job.
Sorry, who's been doing a credible job? Val? Or...
Oh, thanks!
Nina.
Oh, sorry!
Nina!
Nina, yes, you have been. What I have heard of, like, the way you've been talking in the stream has been great, so that's fantastic. Sorry, I am just a little bit kind of thrown off by the fact that Zam just appeared in the room that I'm in. Love you, sweetie. So, like, I didn't hear half of what was going on.
That's fine. So, Spirit of Affluence.
Hello.
Let us talk gifts. How long did it take you to get all those gifts together?
I think I can probably point to Morgana for most of the gift gathering on that one. My main kind of help on this one has been a little bit of the crafting of the cuddly toys, which we are going through like nobody's business. But yeah, certainly Silver Valkyrie has quite a lot of stock of minions and things like that. And quite a few of them were also from the Mog Station. But they're the easiest ones to get together because you do them on the night.
Buy them.
Yeah.
You just buy 'em.
But yeah, we've had the cuddly toys have gone pretty quickly. We're already down to we've gotten rid of all of the alphas, carbuncles, moogles. Just got the stuffed bears, which seem to be the last remaining ones at this point.
The last pillar to fall.
Yeah, but certainly I think we've gotten through most of the room at this point now with gifts.
Well, that's a bonus.
Reaching out, the spirit of affluence touched his lobe gently. His lips coming to rest upon the cards. Cast your luck into the abyss, he muttered.
This shit
Let's
is
just see what the fates
unbearable.
bring.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Now we have another unique option for discussion, but Proxy Roxy, also known as Freya Darkheart and Alaris Darkwater, you have been a guest tonight, haven't you?
I've literally only been here for like at most 40 minutes or so because my shift finished later.
I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt there, buddy. No.
Yeah, it was literally like I was in work and the guy was. I literally spoke to a customer, like one of my team members, before I went to my shift, and he's like, "Yep, this customer will usually go home about 6:30, 7 o'clock." And then he was like, "But because I've said that, I've now jinxed you, and he's going to stay there till 8:30." Stayed there till 8:30. I'm like, that bastard.
So my question for you is, as a guest,
how
have you found the proceedings from what you've seen?
From what I've seen, it's been pretty good, but I didn't get a chance to. The only real act I've seen or performance I've seen has been. Oh, I can't pronounce her bloody name. Ninato?
Yeah.
Ninato playing, which has been pretty good. But by the looks of it, it's been pretty good turnout and stuff, and people seem to be engaging with it, so that's all good.
It genuinely surprises one that there is such a bustling community of active role players or people who will participate in such things on our humble little server. But yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's been not too bad. From what I've seen, it's been pretty good. And from what I've heard from talking to our people, it's been pretty good. So, yeah.
Also,
well done, guys.
Shameless plug for anyone who's interested. If you want a steamy erotic fanfic about your character, please message me. And I will do my best.
And I'll do the dramatic reading.
Abby is definitely good at dramatic readings. I can totally attest to that. And then we've got when he goes Midgard Zoma on us.
I will not juggle. Now, if I'm right in thinking, Vel is finishing up with her next piece now.
Which looks incredible.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning. So Vel is going to give me, she's going to give me the link, and I will post that in the shout chat for those of you that. Okie dokie. Come on, honey, you can do it. I see you, Keith. I see you. See you doing that.
I have an idea for Yukio now. Reaching out to the fish tank, the spirit of life caressed it gently. Beware, little fishies, I'm coming for you.
Okay, that's definitely seemed more like a like I am hungry.
Oh.
Well.
There.
Midori is having a very good night tonight. Got a drawing from Val on a Mog Station item.
Win, you know?
Yeah.
Oh well. How many Mog Station items, out of curiosity, was one?
So I've given away 3 out of 18 prizes.
From Mog?
Yeah, so 18 prizes total, 3 of them are Mog Station.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's been a little bit higher than the probabilities would have you think, but it was you needed 900 or above to get it. So
Yeah,
1 in
so
6
it's right.
is not too far off, but yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
what,
won the,
900? Yeah, so you would have had about a 1 in 10 chance to get Mog Station item then, roughly.
Yeah, although nobody won the 990 or above, which would have been a mount. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, imagine like everyone won that.
It's a 1% chance, so I'm not too surprised that nobody took that one home. But yeah, we've prepared some pretty big ones for that.
Oh well, there's always next event.
Avi here,
next
meanwhile,
subject.
winning some of the Kobans.
Hey, I love Koban.
Yeah, I'd kind of told people, we need about 12 of them, and I was like, I've got 777 for you. Okay.
And I'd gotten another 50 along with Freya's help.
Geez. It'd be nice if you told us before we started gathering that he'd gathered 700 odd. Just saying.
It's fine. I'm sure they'll get in. I'm sure
This
they'll
is
get used at
unacceptable,
another event.
Morgie. Nothing is fine. Come on. Always
we
well.
chose this next. We chose this next muse because, well, what you've been doing here. We were in mutual agreement that you should be the subject of Vel.
Oh, thank you so much.
And also because she's never done an RR before, so I wanted to push her.
That's so
Nice,
mean.
Ali.
Thank you so much.
To my knowledge, she's never drawn one.
I mean, I haven't been plugging from. I've been telling the truth. Since I have met you guys, I've not only increased in my own knowledge of this game, but I've gained a set of friends that are wonderful and don't hate me. I don't know how better to phrase it than that. I apologise.
That is fine. Aww.
Fuck off, spirit of affluence.
You're going to be poor this year.
Well,
I'm always poor. That's not a difference.
You're going to be rich this year.
I tried to give you a pat on the back, and
and you ended up slapping me.
Thanks, spirit of affluence.
yeah, I did almost start off the proceedings of the night very badly when...
You slapped my face. Thank you very much.
No, it was Morgana got up on stage and I tried to type /clap and just about caught myself typing /slap and would have made a very different start to the evening. Like, everybody welcome here.
Slaps.
Sad at that.
No, I corrected myself, I did give you a clap instead. I did not slap you.
That would have made things interesting though.
Yeah, the characters are too close together.
Nah.
Well, since you guys are in here, any requests for any NPCs going at each other?
Not right now, I don't think. I'm quite happy with just kind of like being pretty chill and just kind of enjoying, well, the Festival of Light and the Rising, you know?
It has been a very good event.
You think you'll finally cool your jets now, Morgana? We'll be able to breathe.
Nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, that'll never happen.
You hit that nail right on the head. God.
Well, the
Duct
next
tape
event that
bringing
I've
that
got,
living.
the next event that we've got coming up, which we've yet to start planning because of how big this one was, is the birthday of Silver Valkyrie as a free company, which is the 19th of September.
Yeah, well, this one's out of our hands.
Yep.
Yeah, time will fly for that one.
Damn it.
Got 2 weeks, something like that.
90th is
that's-
just on 3, yeah.
To be honest, I'm thinking of having it as a slightly more simple to plan affair, but I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do yet.
For the sake of your sanity, please make it easy on yourself.
I was going to say, we'll probably make it a dark jacket affair. Dark jacket is effectively what we have developed as an Eorzean version of black tie. So back at Christmas, 2017, we had a Starlight Ball, where we implemented this dress for the first time, and it actually went down really well. And especially since Kaze put a lot of work into making a graphic for us, I really do want to make sure that we keep using it, because it's a really nice kind of idea and way to make a formal feeling event.
And I am currently trying to get that into the chat as well as we speak. There we go.
For those who are unaware, could you introduce, just in case anyone new has joined us, could you introduce who you're playing and who your character normally is, please?
Oh, okay, right. So I'll start off with what's going on for tonight. Tonight I am playing the Spirit of Ice and Snow, Yuki Onna. I've had to greatly change my character's look today, as best I can without a Fantasia. And I'm actually really quite happy with how the looks turned out. The only kind of issue that I suppose you could say there is the fact that my right eye is pink. That's about the only little bit of heat that you're kind of seeing.
I also observed that for a Spirit of Ice, she's quite well tanned.
I'm not really that tanned. You can't change that with the esthetician, unfortunately.
Maybe it was just a trick of the light, but one picture I saw, like on the iCam, it looked a bit like Yuki had a bit of fake tan going on, but I don't know. Maybe it was just a trick.
I was gonna say, no, my character is fairly pale, very much like myself, IRL.
I think what you might be referring to is when you're standing under the spotlight, there's a bit of an orange glow to it.
Ah, yes.
Yes, that will probably be it. Which is kind of expected of.
Regardless, so who do you normally play as? Let's talk about as Nina said.
Do you want this in or out of character?
Out.
Damn it! I was looking forward to that.
I know, that's why I said. Beautiful.
Pouty kitty. So my character's name is Morgana Brown, and within the Silver Valkyrie canon, I play the Warrior of Light. Or rather, one of the Warriors of Light. Morgana Brown is the one the media fixates on as the one that follows, and the one that follows the story quest. However, she is constantly surrounded by other Warriors of Light and Echo Bearers. She started off like trying to make it clear that none of this was ever done on her own, but the media kind of refused to take that. So
Fake
she ended
news.
up just going. She ended up going, fine, I'll do it. Although she does kind of revel in the fact that when she's in front of a primal, she can just go, "You've no idea who you're dealing with, do you? I'm Morgana Brown, Warrior of Light, Icon Slayer, and I will end you."
Oh, what did I do? I just played some video games, Jesus. So next on the docket is Kaze. Actually, let's hear about your character.
So I play a very different character from Morgana's. My character is the owner of Aligar Antiquities, and I run a bookshop. And my character is primarily there to provide lore in the world, and sometimes also allowing a chance for a more credible source of people's own kind of headcanons to be brought into the main Silver Valkyrie canon as well. We're still trying to come up with a big list of books that might be in my shop, but a few of the kind of past exploits have been put into book form and kept in the shop in a little bit of a basement. But yeah, I don't tend to be a combat role. My character is supposed to be a retired adventurer, but that's long since passed. Oh, hello, Minato.
Hi. It's Amina.
It's me. Nah.
See, when I think of your character, Kaze, I get very much a vibe. Did any of you watch Ready Player One?
No, but I
that's a
would
no.
like to.
So there's a character that shows up in Ready Player One called the Curator, and he runs the Halliday Journals, which Parzival, as the main character, is a frequent visitor of. I liken Kazanone to the Curator, this sort of observer who isn't really much engaged in the story at all, but he is there as a means of finding out information.
Besides one particular event where he makes a bet with a stupid kid and loses.
Yes.
I don't think that's talking about me as well.
Well,
we're talking about Ready Player
I
One.
don't know. We could make that SBA canon.
Yeah, you just have to
Please
bet.
do.
Morky just comes up and asks you something. It's like, and then Morky's like, "There's only one reference in all your books of that," and then it's like, "Yeah, you just get something really good out of them, or something." Yeah, I did try to say, but my fucking push to talk thing's fucked, so that's annoying. Yeah, one of the pedals had sheared off, and I tried to repair it, and the repair didn't work, so that's fucked. But I've got an R2, but right now I'm push to talk. I'm open mic, so you also have to deal with that.
Oh, what's a
Sure, we'll manage.
No. Well, you deal with Ravi on push to talk, not on push to talk, so it's all good.
Basically, yeah. So
Now is not the time to be throwing shade.
No.
No, you
Time's
do
always
that anyway. That's fine. So next up, I'd like to ask our newest comer to the discussion, Minato. Could you tell us a bit about your character?
The character I'm playing in the event?
Tell us who is Minato, what does she do, what's her aspirations, all that shit.
What, in general?
In a roleplay sense, yes.
Okay. Mina, at the minute, since she is female, so I call her Mina, she is the younger sibling of the two Kimura siblings, and she is also one of the joint owners of the Stray Sheep Bar, which is something we've fairly recently started doing, and we have like a regular bar night every weekend, every Sunday night, and we do events and all sorts of things, and I help out with a lot of Silver Valkyrie things as well.
Mm-hmm. One of the most exciting recent events that we've had was the save, obviously, tonight, was the Moonfire Fair event that the Stray Sheep put on. What basically equated to a bar takeover, except we didn't go inside.
Pretty much,
as well as the Lich Server Congress fashion show, which both Morgana and Mina, what's the word? MC'd?
MC, yeah.
Yes.
We were masters of ceremony.
And our lovely artist Rias won first prize because he knocked it out of the park with his glamours. And we hope to be doing something like that again soon with the Congress as well. That's a totally different story.
Congress. I was going to say, I happen to be one of the admins on the Congress as well. There is a plan in the works for a scavenger hunt type event, so people of Lich, be ready. I don't exactly know the details yet, because I very specifically said that I wanted to get this event out of the way first before I start making any more commitments, but it looks like it's going to be good.
That's excellent. So, who would like to? We have Freya, Nina, and myself. Who would like to go next in talking about that game?
We should hear from you, actually, Avi. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I didn't want to put myself forward, but you know,
Which is very contrary to Aviel's character.
Well, you know, I'm full presenter mode, so you know, I'm very much humbling myself at the moment. So, okay, so I play Aviel Leasera Usadan, who is, do we want to call her the ward to Morgana? Kind of the Spider-Man to Morgana's Stark, if you will. Without, you know, the genius billionaire philanthropist playboy thing. Basically, Aviel has got the mind of the child and the power of I don't know, maybe at least a very big pistol. She is the newest descendant in a long line of legendary, well, not so much legendary, feared creations by the Machi Empire, those being the White Starcallers. It was deemed that back in the War of the Magi, when the Machi were losing, surprisingly, considering they were the only DPS in this war, they sought to find a horrific solution to their problem. And, you know, being those that commune with the void, you would have thought they could have thought of infinite possibilities. But they decided upon infusing themselves with white ether, a truly heinous act to defile oneself with. So one high void mage by the name of Zidolinusa brought it upon himself to become the Eternal Starcaller, which is the first in a line of white Starcallers. Mages with the power of 1,000 men and able to create disasters wherever they go. Most were killed in the great flood of the great calamity of water, but there were a few soul gems that survived. And Avi is the newest bearer of Eternal Starcaller Zidolinusa's soul gem. After going to Eorzea at the age of 17, she is then commissioned, after expanding her knowledge, by Morgana Brown, and as a win condition for shutting down Dalamid's or the final coil of Bahamut, and things go horribly wrong. Of course, that's a roleplay that we will get to at some. Yes, her true powers are revealed, and she unlocks the ancient power, the Fastra.
The true power of the White Starcallers.
Well, you don't want to spoil too much for anybody who might want to get involved in this roleplay as well.
This is true. I will keep.
Have a good time.
I'm trying, okay?
I tease.
There is so much going on in SV at the moment. I'm trying to kind of gauge like who's interested in what. I'm trying to organize things within the free company itself, because there are several facets to Silver Valkyrie. One side of it is a currently kind of small but looking to grow free company that welcomes, well, near enough anybody. Like, we do have the role-playing side of it, but you don't have to role-play. You just need to get along with us, which I would like to think is not that hard.
Don't be it, people.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. But originally Silver Valkyrie was created with the intent of being free company independent. So you didn't have to be a member of the free company in order to get involved, as can be shown from the people within this call. For example, we have Mina of Sheep, we have Kaze of Lala, and we have Avi of Tides of Destiny. All of them are very much involved in Silver Valkyrie, but none of them are in our free company, which is fine.
Let's be honest, there wasn't much going on in my FC anyway. Considering I'm the only person active in it.
You'll get there.
But regardless, no, it's a fantastic thing that we have going here, and you know, it's things like these that we hope we can invite more people to join our ranks, if you will. Even though some of us may not be of the FC, we stand for them in equal measure. We are representatives in equal measure to our own guilds, as it were.
Mm. Yeah, because when originally we were making Soul Valkyrie, myself, Izumura Takahashi, Aya Thorn, Vina Fastidia, Gilka Heinrich, and Miara Hill were all part of a free company called Word of Love. There were a few others with us, but unfortunately they moved on to different ideals, I suppose is the more favourable way of putting it. But we were originally in in this other free company, Word of Love, which was an amazing place. Props to Val, to be honest. He was a great leader while I was there.
This home To all of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive. So believe. Now open your eyes while our plight is repeated. Still deaf to our cries, lost in hope we lie defeated. Our souls have been torn and our bodies forsaken, bearing sins of the past, for our future is taken. Born of strife, these trials dissuade us not. Words without sound, these lies betray our thoughts. Mind by a plague of devil and she-lords. Judgment binds all we hold to a memory of scorn. Tell us why, given life, we are meant to die. Help us in our cry. Witness, suffer, borrow, reason, follow, suffer, wander, listen, whisper, shoulder, order, Thy life is a riddle to bear rapture and sorrow, to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow, yet in one fleeting moment for a new gift doth grow. In the same Thou must live, die, and know.
really quite perceptive and always. Oh, hello, Remix. And we have a Vel.
Ah,
Hello.
it's our wandering artist.
Yay! Did Aya
You're
disappear?
doing
Aaron.
Ah, okay.
Honey, you're doing so well.
Can I do
Like-
this alone later?
Yeah, we're still just kind of sitting here and chatting. We've been talking about, like, well, pretty much whatever we can. Oh no! Oh no! We've just been sat here talking as if we were working.
Shit.
I think it's probably about 15-20 minutes.
No, it's been longer than that.
Oh no.
Mm.
Well,
Now you
get the
cannot
pictures,
speak.
but yeah.
to ask the stream then, what was the last thing you heard being talked about?
Yeah, that would be a very good thing to know, please.
That would be a good place to start.
What's you okay?
Where did Kara go to?
Also, Val, thank you so much for my character. I love her.
No problem. I hope it was faithful enough.
It was.
it
Thank
was.
you so much. I've even posted it on my character Tumblr page, so thank you.
Did you tag me at least?
I don't know what your Tumblr is, but I will tag you in it. Sorry.
You can set it so that it doesn't AFK anybody.
In a server.
It's a server setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Kyra does still want to be drawn if you are offering Val.
Can you ask to sit in the chair so I can get some time of her, or whenever my hands seem a little bit better?
Should I ask Zama as well? Or... Because Zama has been standing here as well. So I don't know if they
Sure,
wanted to.
I'll explain the situation to the stream. My hand isn't really cramping up.
Okay.
Oh, bless
I
you.
think you've done 3 pictures in a very short amount of time, and they look
4.
incredible. Like
4.
4. Oh right, okay.
So even more than I asked of her previously.
Hmm.
The other few days she did 2 each day.
Oh, but yeah, we are.
No, we're behind you.
Yeah.
You're in G pose.
Has been.
You're in G pose.
Oh no, it's ICAM. It's just slightly different.
Yeah, it's more that we're off in one of the corners, and it keeps focusing either on the stage or on a couple of the people at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just have to start noting then. Is it working? Am I on stream yet? Am I famous?
We did it, Reddit.
Apparently the voices were gone for about 45 minutes.
Oh wow. The last thing we heard was something to do with Mash, so that's going to be Avi's background info.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn.
No,
It's
that's cool.
okay.
Damn.
Don't worry about it. Real life comes up. We just really appreciate you coming along, especially at quite short notice, and streaming the event for us. Like, honestly, it's always a pleasure to work with you and Emmy when I get the chance to work with Emmy too.
Val? Yeah? Is everything okay?
is exhausted.
Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to give ask for Guard and Kiara's contact details and get back to them another day?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to? You do you want to speak to Garda and I'll speak to Kiara? Because I can chat to Yuri at some point and pass it on.
So, Remix, would you like to give the lottery a go as well? Cool. And if you end up like getting a minion that you want on Melwood or something like that, I can hold on to it.
You will also exchange cold hard cash if you have.
Yeah, cold hard cash is an option as well. Nina took that one when she won some minions and cool. Okay.
He offered me minions. I have the minions he was offering.
Yep, so if you give me a slash random, and let's see what you win.
Watch as it's 990 plus.
Apparently, Raybird sent me a tell, like, do you do pay commissions?
What's your answer?
Not yet.
We'll just let him know.
So that one is one of the minions as well. So those ones will be either the tiny tortoise, the baby raptor, the Tengu doll, or the wind-up Kikrin. Yeah.
I didn't even realize until like Christmas last year that they were fished up. I had no idea where to get them. Now I had to go look it up. That's bad.
Kiara's saying, if it's that bad, I don't really mind if he doesn't do it at all. You will do it, won't you? When your hand recovers.
I need a break. I've been drawing like possibly 16 hours in this week.
Yeah, I think
That's
you've
amazing.
earned your break.
Yeah. Nice.
It's amazing.
Right, I'm going to add Kiara. Or actually, you send Kiara a friend request. And
As big as you are. Oh my god, it spins.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a picture for you guys.
Val? What's wrong?
Okay. My hand is just so weird.
Have you got an ice pack?
Oh wait, I invited him to a party.
It's okay. Breathe.
Send him a friend request. Okay. I'm like your secretary.
Yeah.
It's alright.
He'll be
Sometimes
in.
people
He'll be in
sometimes
touch.
people need it.
Was an incredible addition to the event as well.
Oh, it was.
I kind of caught some of the stuff on the live stream earlier of people seem to really enjoy having an artist in the corner, the different events that were all going on. Like, yeah, this was a big success, I think.
Yes, those that died in the calamity would be proud.
Right, are we ready to close out?
Yes. Are the spirits of the east appeased? Or
Yes.
are they coming in
We are.
into our dimension angrily?
No, we are more than appeased. We are here to spread the light. We were originally going to have a bit of a closing ceremony, but it's just kind of been a little bit easier to sort of just let things peter out. Because
well, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun streaming. I thought it was kind of funny, and I mean, I really like having people join in at any RP event which I'm streaming. Like, why not have the people that are at the event just come into the voice channel? That's why it's here. So the link that I gave out puts you in stream lobby, and that's just because we want to have a little bit of security, so there isn't a link out there where people can come directly on stream. You know, you don't want that to spread and like people to come and be trolly. So what I was doing, I was every like 5 to 10 minutes or so, I was coming back to my PC, seeing if anyone was in the stream lobby and then dragging them. So that's why there's sometimes a delay. But no, it couldn't be helped. I was trying to like do that while paying attention to my friends and playing Exploding Kittens and then like now I know all the things that can go wrong. For example, I had to turn back on my headset mic. When I came back, even if I don't turn back my camera, I have to get rid of the idle timer. Well, you can't get rid of the idle timer completely, but I set it to 1 hour, so that if I ever do this again, like let it just go to iCam and let people chat. It will not move me to the AFK channel, thus muting everyone else. So, learning experiences, and I mean, we had more people than I thought. Like, I forgot who said that they wanted to come to the event, but they couldn't, and that they were enjoying and being able to watch it the stream.
A few of my FC members weren't able to make it, so they asked for it to be streamed. So I was glad it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we talked earlier about Morgana. Before you came on here, there was lots and lots of praise for SVE and lots of praise for.
You need to see the screenshot what it was.
We were vaguely aware Kaze was keeping us a little bit appraised of the situation.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing.
Yes, we were very grateful to hear that there was a lot of praise for it, so thank you. Myself and the other members do put in a lot of work to try and make it a nice, welcoming place for people to come and just chill.
Yeah, be proud. And there was also praise for the Lich server itself, but I mean,
yeah.
When you think of the Lich server, you think of SVE, so.
That.
Of course, that we have like Stray Sheep and other people coming in to share the workload and bring diversity of events. So
please give me more events I can just attend.
More people does not diminish your efforts in the least at all.
No, in fact, I welcome it. I want to see more people organizing stuff so I don't have to do everything and then feel like the community just isn't getting anywhere because I'm not putting in the work.
I mean, I did my best to plug SVE, so.
Yes, and I also like, if anything was, I'm pretty sure there's also recording. So if anything got like cut out of stream, I also make a point of recording every stream I do, like locally,
okay,
in case there's a problem.
I don't suppose that you might be able to take a clip of the house transformation if you saw it. Yeah. The house transformed.
You might not be able to, because I think you had your back turned.
Oh no, this was like right at the start.
Yeah, no, the stream was turned the other way. I think I was trying to send you a tell going, turn around. I think there are other streams that were running as well, though, so we will dig out if there was one. But
I think Mina had it. I think Mina had the right focus. I'm assuming.
I have it on video, yeah.
Yay!
So Someone is asking me, a friend of theirs is asking if I do orders, how much it would cost.
Yay! People are interested in your work, Belle.
I guess, probably just tell them that you'll get paid.
Pay what you like. It's a pay what pay what you like.
No, don't say pay what you like.
They'll
Well,
pay like
depends.
a pound.
Like,
2p.
yeah.
Pay what you like. You give them the option.
Yeah.
I would say ask them for a bit more detail and like decide how much you think it's worth then. But yeah, value your work.
For sure.
Also see what other people are charging as well.
Who's asking?
Yeah.
Well, you got to think about your hourly rate.
Yeah, Kyra,
Oh, Kiara Full Moon. Kyra Full Moon. Ow.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Interestingly enough, the bot has been doing the points thing. You know, have you seen this on other streams where like the longer you watch, the more you acquire points?
No, I haven't.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Stream Elements thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I have. It's apparent. I went to the window and it said I have 141 Muse points.
I
I'm
have
watching
70.
myself. Yeah, it's a little Streamlabs overlay.
I have 22 of them.
Oh yeah. I know that
I don't know how many I have because it's watching on the I'm watching through my phone because I only have one screen.
I think it's mostly for song requests now because they disabled Spotify in Streamlabs because people were getting too many fucking copyright claims against their videos because there's only so much you can play in Spotify legally in the stream. And like technically you can stream anything. I mean, they can stop your stream midway if you're really doing something bad. But mostly what happens is like the one time Nanamo did like a dance macro to Lady Gaga, and what happened is in Twitch's playback of the video, they muted the whole thing out. And what sucks is that like it's not like they're just muting the music; they're muting the whole thing. So if anybody says anything during that time, that gets you end up like with a hole in your audio if you play any copyrighted music. So they just took Spotify out. So now if anyone wants to do song requests, I got to do it on YouTube or something else.
SoundCloud.
But yeah, SoundCloud. I mean, you just have to make sure that it's a song that Twitch isn't going to later ban out. Or if they are, then just like nobody can say anything interesting during that time because it'll go away. Because we're taking 1 cent away from Lady Gaga or something.
Heaven forfend.
Yeah.
I do have to wonder though. On the topic of music, I have a tradition of making parody songs for events, and the next one coming up is All Saints Wake. Last year, I did This Is All Saints Eve, which is a parody of This Is Halloween from
Before Christmas.
Correct.
Yes.
So I've been asking for suggestions for a while, but no one seems to be giving me
I
any.
did give you one earlier in the year.
You did, and unfortunately I couldn't find any good karaoke versions of it. Because they all have the actual lyrics in, and I would have to do an integrated recording, and that would just take me months of sequencing just to get that one right. Just way too much.
Have you thought about doing a song for Talk Like a Pirate Day? AKA
Talk Like a
Pirate
Pirate
Heritage Day, which is sooner.
Oh god.
I know that's less time, but...
Well, have you got one?
Wait, I've just realised something. Talk Like a Pirate Day, that's on the 19th, isn't it? of September.
Yeah, let me.
Oh,
I have
God.
to check the calendar.
That's on SVE's birthday.
Aww.
Oh dear. I'm going to have to organise our birthday party for another day.
Oh. Well, no. Let me change my event because we haven't.
I haven't put anything together for it yet.
Well, I haven't released the flyer yet with the finalized date, so let me.
Okay.
Change.
No, let me. No, let me. No, let me.
I know, but okay. So let me see. I have to see what day Pirate Con is because they're having. You know how they have Santa Con where people go around in Santa outfits and do a bar.
Oh no, wait, sorry, my mistake. I got the numbers mixed up. It's the 17th, so it's 2 days prior.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
So it's
You don't know your own child's birthday?
Jesus.
For the Halloween. Sorry.
I got it mixed up, sorry. It's the 17th.
Samina?
For the All Saints Eve, you could always do a parody of Spooky Scary Skeletons.
I've toyed with that one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is not a karaoke version to my knowledge. That's the big clincher. Unfortunately, there needs to be a karaoke version of it. Just because like writing the lyrics is just way too much work.
In that case, Ghost Town.
Ghost Town?
Ghost Town.
What's it from?
It's actually I think it's a 70s song. I'll Google the song and see if I can find one.
Oh my.
Oh my. Hey, here's something that I should do before we do a closing ceremony to remind people to follow the Twitch channel.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad streamer. I haven't once told people to follow us on Twitch if they're not already. I'm not a follower whore.
I'm a professional.
I'm a professional amateur. But we do stuff like this, and this is the first, since Musecast is like slowly making its way back into publishing. This is the first stream on this channel ever since our birthday, which was in April.
That was fun stream.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, there have been some really nice like big streams that you've done, which I've actually really enjoyed. Like the one where it was, I literally just landed in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
On that particular day.
Yeah, that was our 9,999 downloads celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, a follow. There we go, my follow whoring.
Yay, fellas! Yeah. When talking about roleplay and stuff, I do my best to kind of like make sure that I tell people about Newscast 14 as well, because genuinely, I've learned a lot about the way that roleplay works in 14 by listening to you guys, and I've learned like a fair amount of the lore, and it's kind of like pushed me to sort of like look into it a lot more as well. Although I'm still cussing the fact that there's not much detail.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I'm still cursing the fact that there's not more detail about Charlene though.
I mean,
I'm having to wing it.
What we put out was everything that we know. That's everything that's in the lore
Yeah.
book. But the second lore book is coming out soon. And as far as I know, the North American Fan Fest is the first fan fest that's going to be taking place. The European one's not till February.
February.
So
February.
Okay, so the advantage of being American, we're going to get our lore books first. Sorry, but we'll make the policy has been basically like we will scan an individual page for you. And by scan, I mean take a photo, take a really bad photo, because the book is so thick it's almost impossible to scan. Like scans of like one or two pages at a time, or like a section at a time, are fine, and I think Squeenix thinks that they're fine, because it's like, honestly, like taking a picture with my phone is so bad of a copy, like that it shouldn't prevent anybody from not buying the book, because they don't want people to like take so many pictures that they don't buy the book. But the book itself is so well crafted and so big that not only is it hard to scan or take pictures of, but like you should buy it anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and but the thing is, like, we're gonna get access to that info first.
Yeah.
So there will be requests made. Believe me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I seem to recall, based on my memory of when I was at university, that you can photocopy, I think it's like a chapter or something, like, before it becomes a problem, like, in terms of, like, the legal system, or at least over here.
Yeah.
Pretty much don't photocopy the entire book. Like, there isn't, it isn't actually, like, limited of just a chapter or something like that. It's as long as you're not copying the entire thing.
Yeah, I mean, basically what we did when we first got the lore book, and it wasn't available in second pressing for some time, was basically on Tumblr, people would put ask off requests for, like, do you have any like, how much facts do you have on the Owl Raw, which is 2 pages, or like, how many facts do you have on such and such. And we scanned like maybe 4, 5, 6 pages at most. And once someone said, like, is there a PDF of the entire book? And I was like, no, there isn't, because of all the reasons listed above. And also, like, I wouldn't do that morally, because I feel like you should buy the book. You know, a lot of work went into it.
Admittedly, I would agree that a Control F version of the book would be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if they could do it like a digital copy. Let's say, like, you bought the digital copy and you got an item code for a download. Like, you know how, like, they give you the item codes for the minion that comes with the book?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What if they did that same thing for, like, the thing is, like, anytime you get a digital copy, it's going to become copyable. You know, it's like, even if, like, they'd have to do some sort of, like, limited access website. Like, it couldn't just be download a PDF, because then that PDF would become...
No. But having it available on something like Kindle, Amazon Kindle,
there was
would
like
be
a
really good.
reasonable amount of DRM, or like there's a lot of platforms for online magazines which come to mind. Yeah, something like a database, or let's say a tool where you could search a topic and it would tell you the page number it's on, but wouldn't actually give you the text. It would just give you the page. You know what I mean?
I don't. Just seeing the Twitch chat here. I don't think it is possible. Well, I think it might be possible for us to order it, but I don't think that the code that goes with it would work on our accounts, because there is definitely a difference.
They would probably
Dad
still be
spanked me.
releasing it in the EU store fairly soon as well.
So Dad spanked me. Let
I'd
me know
imagine.
if you hear me
like
okay.
before the FanFest is
Yeah,
anyway.
let me know if you get this okay. But
Those are two very good choices.
The thing is, everybody that bought tickets
It's
to the
kinda
North
torn,
American
honestly.
Fan Fest also got special
Sorry.
codes that would let you buy
No,
stuff.
I like the specials, and this Mystery Skulls one is quite unique. I've never heard that one before. But it's like once I heard that initial hook from Ghost Town, I was like, okay, I know this one.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know it by its name, but once you hear it, you know it.
It's good. I like it. I might give it some thought.
Yeah, that's the TLDR. Basically, anyone with the TLDR is anyone with a valid
Abby's
ticket
getting
to the
old.
North American Fan Fest also got a code.
tired.
They also got a code for pre-ordering merchandise, and among that merchandise was the lore book, but it also included things like
One of the things
stuffies,
actually that I was thinking that I wish that we had
and
in
the thing is, it's not shipped.
14
You have to pick it
recently
up at
was
so basically
presets that you can put onto Gendarme, the aesthetician, similar to the
Appearance settings.
presets. Yeah, the appearance presets that you can get for full character. but just for like the elements that you can edit in the esthetician.
Yeah.
Because I've had to take screenshots to make sure I get my hair color and stuff right again.
Like a lookbook.
After this, because
there is a way to do it, isn't there?
No.
No, there isn't.
Not with the esthetician. If you're willing to fork out £5 every time.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that used to be the only way you could do it. And then someone introduced me to the esthetician. I was like, he wasted a lot of money.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Oh, Kaze, I'm loving some of these pictures that you've gotten of Yukiona dancing.
I'm just sorting through some of them.
I'm definitely gonna need to put this up on Tumblr.
People.
The video I recorded tonight was 3 hours and 20 minutes long, and it's 65.8 gigabytes.
Jeez.
It's me. That sounds similar to the amount of recording that Zem would do for the other events as well.
How long is mine gonna be? We'll see.
Oh. That's bad.
Kaze, Mike's being weird.
My mic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Weird how?
It keeps kind of like making scraping noises.
Oh, that might be me rubbing my eyes and pushing the microphone up. Is it doing it now?
Are you? It's all pretty late. It's getting late for you all.
Yeah, it's 23:16
I don't say y'all, but I do say
Yeah.
you all.
over here at GMT +1.
Yes. Yous guys.
It's fine. It's a Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thankful. I say that. We say that. I'm working tomorrow.
I think Dad
So am I.
spanked me.
I have a haircut and guests coming tomorrow.
I think Dad spanked
Oh.
me is the MVP
I'm
of
just
this
planning
stream.
on having a lion, I think.
Yeah, I'm not working till 4, so do you know what?
Well, I've got Aya coming over tomorrow, as well as another friend of ours, Vina, who some of you might know.
Doctor Strange. Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Yeah, I think with the going back to the discussion you were having in the chat there as well, I think with the FanFest they changed the order of it. Because
Yes,
last time
it
the
was-
EU was the last one, this time
Yeah.
it's the second one. I can't
Yeah, it
remember
was
whether London-
it was American, it was Japanese, then it was American, then it was the Britain one. Oh, not the Britain one, the German one.
Frankfurt, yeah. I can't remember where it was when London was a thing. I wasn't
somewhere in London.
No, I mean like which one came first, or what the order was.
I think it might have been Japanese again, potentially. I think it might have been the Japanese one. Something tells me Japanese. Most likely Japanese. Right, how the fuck did I get these off? Oh no, don't tell me I fucked them. Uh-oh. That one looks particularly broke. Ah! No, 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 no. No, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
So should we close out for the evening?
Yeah, we probably should do at this point. Thank you very, very much for streaming, Remix, and thank you everybody that tuned in. Like, it genuinely means so much to myself and everyone at Silver Valkyrie that
I had a great time streaming it. You know, mishaps and AFKs and, you know, abandoning things aside.
My random hitting of the wrong macro when Grimmer was felled on stage and I accidentally hit the macro. Right, do we have another volunteer? Not about to come out.
I hit the wrong macro as well in that fight. I hit the one for my sort of cheeky, I'm firing ice at people, and instead of that I'm firing an icy blast at, like, for fighting, when I programmed both. I just picked the wrong one.
Oh,
My job was easy. Just get
So
winded.
now we've got a somewhat flawed but recording of this whole fun night.
Yay.
We've got a few of them kicking around as well,
That's
yeah.
good.
But
That's good.
yeah,
Alright.
it's been a good
I mean,
night.
I only hope that somebody got all of the voice that was missed. I don't know if anybody in here was recording, but we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Because now
learning experience.
And I mean, had I not had to leave, like in the middle, it wouldn't have happened. So.
Yeah, I think you got most of it anyway. It was more of the kind of like after party bit that was missed.
Yeah, it was us.
Oh, yeah.
It was us talking about our characters and things. So
yeah, I got the first hour and a half for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you everybody that tuned in. I don't know who you are, but you're awesome. I know who some of you are. I don't know Dad Spank Me, but I want to.
# dedicated fan.
I want to know Dad Spank Me. I don't want Dad to spank me, but I want to know this person. And I'll turn my camera back on for 1 second just to say bye-bye.
Put fireworks on my hot bulb. I didn't use any.
Wait, you didn't use meteor showers?
I didn't use any of my 600 meteor showers.
Alright. Everybody say night-night.
Night-night.
Night-night, everybody. Thank you.
From the Lich server. Best server
Bye!
EU.
I'm waving. I don't know why I'm waving.
Best server EU.
Thank you.
Night-night, and may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Yes, may you all ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Yeah. Alright, see you, dickheads.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Alright.